of the over.
No, they just fell off when you were moving the other thing.
Oh, please, over there.
What is it? It will get attended to in time. Don't worry about it.
Okay. No, don't bother.
You think you were big enough to walk behind me, buddy?
Get smaller pieces.
To do what?
Yeah, if we can find any.
To do what?
No, I mean, I just pieces. Yeah, if we can get it. Yeah, that's
Javon, you better you get some from the front. There's a lot of water over there. You're gonna get sunken.
come on, we can walk around to this side.
Okay.
There's what? There's what?
I bet you any money that you're gonna come back with your with water in your boots. Okay, mister. I see your plan. You don't need a lot of that stuff, eh? You don't need a lot of that stuff. So why are you just pouring it in one section area? Do you have a match?
I don't use much.
You use a lighter.
I don't use lighter.
What do you use? Flint?
Oh. See? I was thinking that those to go.
Those can go next time. Paul, that's a big enough pile. Let's just do this.
Yeah. One you may not be able to come across.
He's gonna have to walk the same place he walked to get over there. That's a lighter. It went out. Why is he throwing it there? Leave it, it will burn back. Get away from there. I'll move from there. Why is he putting the wood that direction and not over here? You cannot come across there, honey. I went around there in boots the other day and the water came in my boots.
Yeah, why you going that side? It's wet, you know.
It absolutely. You see where it looks like there. You see where it looks like there is snow. He's gonna just go straight down into the muck.
It's wet.
There's so much.
It's good for content.
Okay.
Okay. Let me zoom in on you falling in.
Oh, you watch our
He did. He just fell in. Of course, he's going down. He's going down. No, there's water over there.
There's water over there?
Of course there is. Did you get water in your butt? I told you what was gonna happen. Didn't you get water in your shoes?
No, I didn't get water.
Okay.
Right.
I saw a flash up there.
Right.
Well, no, that's okay, Jovan. Don't bother.
Okay, all right.
Do you want to show me the snow that's in your boot?
Yeah, it's snow. It's snow.
You pull it out, let me see. Pull your foot out.
Listen to this.
Okay.
And I saw water when splashing.
The thing about it is,
I'll take this.
no, don't worry about it. You guys need to get some boots that, like something like this, that you don't have to lace up. Those are not good for what's going on now. Okay, so the fire is raging.
The good thing is kind of blowing that side, so not to worry about anything. And the water is right behind it.
It's practical. Yeah, it's practically on the water.
Yeah, that's it. We're like colas, make fire in the water. I see cook on water. Hey, all we need now is breadfruit and you can put a pot on.
See the breadfruit tree over there? You can go pick breadfruit.
Yeah,
See the amount of dead trees that are around here?
that's a lot.
Wow.
Look at that big one. You know how since last year?
You mean the tall one or
No,
the one that's leaning? Oh, okay.
That they say is a widowmaker. Because that team, if you're not sure what you're doing, that's all on you.
That looks like it's
Last year it was
uprooted already.
No, it's uprooted, but it's dangerous because it's leaning, and it's leaning on some rotten trees too.
Okay.
So that.
Do you feel the heat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is a big bonfire. You can keep warm. You can go a little closer, and then you can warm yourself up.
You can go a little closer. I don't want to go any closer.
It will be so warm you can sleep in here tonight.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Warm it up. Oh, it's nice and on you. Nice on it. Nice and clean.
Yeah, why not burn them?
Ready for a few.
They're materials that can be burnt.
Ready for a few, yes?
Why should you have to go pay to dump them?
I live in the country.
Exactly.
7.
Yeah, but I think
Exactly 7.
it's at 7 o'clock. I'm not gonna stand here and watch it burn though. I'm gonna finish up what I'm doing
That's fine.
over in the garden.
Yeah, but
And look, you can see fire dropping down at the very bottom.
well, that's what we want. So it can burn from below too. And that you're gonna.
I'm gonna
Turn to
sift
mulch.
through that to turn it into mulch because I haven't opened my wood chipper yet. So I'm gonna open my wood
Oh,
chipper.
yeah.
Ooh!
Just buy to that. That's been around for.
The mattress? Yeah, the mattress is 30 years
5 years.
old. 30 years old. It was before Javon. Javon's 28.
Yeah. Wow.
You got your money's worth. We bought it at Eaton's, and I was working there.
Yeah, that's a long time. It's probably in the 90s. It sees the 90s, it sees the 2000s, it sees the 2010s, it sees the 2020s. That's seen like 4 decades, 4 different decades. And that other oldie chair, not table, desk. We got from well, we don't know. We bought it used.
What's good about what you're burning there is that I don't smell any stench.
No, because I'm not burning really too much.
Yeah.
And stuff. It's mostly wood and cloth and cardboard, stuff like that. When we're finished, you can use the spring. You said you're gonna
Yeah, I'm
put
gonna.
it somewhere and plant between it.
No, not plant between it.
Yeah, or do like you did over there once.
No. I don't think so. Okay, guys, you can watch the fire. I'm gonna finish up what I'm doing because I have to go inside and finish up dinner.
Oh yeah, I have to cut up some pieces of wood and then make it.
Okay. The fire is going, and hubby is now cutting up some wood, and the boys are helping to take them in. You can see the fire in the background there still. Javon just took some wood to the wood room. And Jaden is running in with some in his hand. Yep, that's what it's like living in the countryside. We gotta work together, right? Shared labor. Shared labor. And I am working in my garden to put on some cardboard to smother out weeds. because we're supposed to be getting rain tomorrow. So I want to get as much cardboard as possible down so that they can get wet and stay in place. Never a dull moment, always something to do out here. There's the fire going. It's a pretty busy afternoon, or should I say evening, because it's after 7 right now. Check out my seeds that I have sown in these jugs. And it's not really winter sowing, it's semi-winter sowing, because it's past winter, it's in spring, it's still cold. So I have put them in the jugs, and so when it warms up, hopefully they will sprout and make me a happy gardener. And of course the sun is setting in the distance. Okay, so I'm gonna get back to what I was doing before I came over here. Now you got to be very careful. Don't slide. It's very icy here. Oh yeah, wow. There's lots of wood back here. What a pity we can't use the saw, Javon. Because if we could use the saw. Be careful, there are some holes back here. So when you step in, step gentle. Don't just put your foot down because you don't want to jam your knee. Oh, there's water running here. Be careful. Oh, my boot won't let in so much water, but yours will. Okay, so we're going to get as much as we can get from here. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Daddy could at least show us how to use the saw and leave us to use it. Huh? Okay, let's gather some wood. you and I go and move the big piece that we carried out together. And I'm gonna go by the front to see if I see any more. That's not frozen. That's manageable because the saw doesn't work. You have the saw pulled apart. Oh, keep your eyes closed. My husband's pulling off because he has to go to work. So my son and I have to do our best to get what we can get. That's a lovely mirror. That's a lovely mirror, Paul. That's a lovely mirror.
Pardon?
That's a lovely mirror.
That's why I got it for you.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't take it inside.
Yeah, the saw, your saw is all pulled apart.
Which saw?
The small saw that we could use.
The what? The chop saw?
Mm-hmm.
Or is
No,
it full
not
of
the chop saw. The one that we can take and...
That's the one I call the one that goes
The little one that you showed me how to use, not the one that we could cut lumber.
Which little one?
The same little one that you showed me how to use. Okay, so we were just in the back and there is lots of wood back there that we can use. However, it's all frozen in the snow onto the ground. So I'm just over this side trying to see if I can find any that's not frozen because my son is actually cutting cutting the wood. And the sad thing about it is that we are not able to use that, what do you call that saw? Whatever it is called. It's a, not a chop saw. Let's say a power saw. And so we're using the table saw because my husband went to work and he's not going to want us to use it while he's not here. So yeah, this looked like wood that was cut up a while back that was never moved and is now kind of just getting decayed. But let's just try and see if they're frozen because a lot of these wood are frozen. Yeah. Oh, I was able to kick that one loose. Yeah, I might be able to get a couple pieces of them if I put away this phone. Okay, so it seems like the wood there is pine. I'm not going to be bothered with it. It would be so nice if we could use the saw because there's so much wood over here. Let's see if there are any loose pieces over here that I can take to my son. Okay. They look loose, but sometimes they're not loose. Sometimes they're frozen in the ground. Oh, There's so much wood, so much wood, so much wood. Okay, catch you later, guys. Okay, so you guys saw how I was using the plastic bottles for my sap. Now my hubby and I went out and we got 15 more buckets, 15 lids, and 15 spiles. We were able to get them for $10 each. $10 for a bucket, a lid, and a spile. And so, yeah, I was hoping to do some tapping today, but I'm not going to be tapping because the sap is not dripping. And I like to see when the sap drips out when I'm tapping. So I'll just wait until it's warm enough to tap. So there are mice running around in this building. I don't want the mice to get in. I don't want the mice to get in my bucket. So I'm putting them in this hamper. Okay. Okay, so since I can't tap any trees right now, what I'm gonna do is go and gather some planters that I wanna plant in outside for semi-winter. So okay. So over here is sap that's white frozen, and this one is full. This one's 19 liters, and these two back here are 15 liters each. So that's 30, 49, and we probably have about 5 liters here. So it's about what? That's 30, 49, about 53, 54 liters so far. So that's a good start.